voice so strong and clear. Upon this beach I see a million grains of sand, and I believe we are destiny, bound to survive against all odds. Out where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a sound. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun.
Man's fate. What a strange riddle it is. How few clues there are with which to explain the random ways in which men seem to begin and end, to live and love, to succeed and fail. Each individual destiny invisibly interweaving with the next, fashioning the beautiful and terrifying tapestries of our lives, shaping our passions and our destinies, extracting such strange and unexpected prices, demanding that in order for one man to flourish, another must perish.
Secure the castle! The siege is at hand!
What news is there?
They're on the hill, almost upon us. It's King Sinan, my lord. He's come to take the castle, to kill your father, to kill us all!
Your Highness, they say Sinan brings with him 3 men to our every one.
Even so, Rolf. The advantage is ours. The man comes without honor. What men we have will fight with hearts full of courage and truth. Those Sinan brings with him come with their souls stripped naked by greed.
Don't you dare, you filthy vermin! Mother, quickly! Go to the tower, bolt the door.
But Vaillant...
Don't worry, Mother. Father will have this battle won in no time. I mean, how can he not? With such an extraordinarily talented son and heir fighting at his side.
You are extraordinary, but promise me also to be careful, my beautiful and daring boy.
You and Father taught me not to be careful, but to be bold, to fight for what is right and true. I am a prince, and I must fight as one. I have no choice, my dear mother, but to return to you either with my shield or upon it. How goes it, Rolf?
It goes well, my young prince. What's needed now is for your father to best Sinan himself. With that, his men will flee and our battle will be won.
No! He is an innocent child!
Don't rest easy, Sinan. This is not how it ends. I swear, it is not.
Rolf and the others need help with the rigging. We must set sail.
Why do you not stay and fight?
Most of my soldiers have fled. They thought Sinan's blow had brought me to my death. I have only your mother and a handful of men left, Vaillant. Would you have me lead them to slaughter in the name of manly pride?
I would have you make it right, Father. Somehow, I would have you make it right. Father! Mother! Come quickly! We're approaching... land.
So I see. Vaillant, what manner of place is this?
Just an ordinary sort of place. Perhaps I was mistaken. It seems this place, whatever it may be, is far from ordinary. Father, look!
Enough! I already stand with my back to the sea. I can be pushed no farther. Other barbarians have preceded you, have taken my kingdom and my castle. Now you stand above me waiting to take my life. I did not surrender my home and land without a fight. I shall not surrender my life without one.
My land! My coast! You are the invaders. An arrow should not be in this hand. It should be through your hearts.
Then why not put one there and be done with it?
When your father looked on me, he looked on the face of death. Yet he stood to fight. This is a mighty courage. Evil would surely be visited on him who stilled the heart of such a man. Oh, I want no such curse on my head.
If not murder, then what is it you plan to do with us?
What is it like, this island on which you intend to make us live?
A place like any other. Perhaps quicksand. Perhaps poisonous snakes. Maybe some wild things.
This is how he expects my family to eat? Out of shells? Filled with what? Slugs? Bugs? Swill? My father is a king. He deserves to be treated with dignity.
It is this or starvation.
Then I, for one, shall gladly starve. We are royalty, Rolf. We should not be fed as if we were pigs.
It's an ugly truth, but you'll have to face it, boy. Your home's no longer in a castle. You dwell in a marsh. Now make the best of it.
Why are you bidding me to suddenly embrace the attitudes of a peasant? You have always instructed me to conduct myself as a prince.
True. When you were barely more than a baby, your father entrusted you to my care. To train you to sit a horse, to swing a sword, to someday be a prince.
But I was born such. I am the son of a king.
There is far more to it than that, my lad. Much is required of a prince. He must possess a spirit not only braver and stronger than that of other men, but one far sweeter and kinder, too. Is it not enough that your father has lost his kingdom, and your mother her home? Do they need now the burden of a petulant son as well? A boy so arrogant that he would rather starve than lower himself to eat from a turtle shell? The test of a prince is not the spirit he shows when all goes right with his world, but the spirit he shows when all goes wrong. Had you forgotten that?
It seems I had. For a moment. No. No. No!
A new order. The Round Table. Might will no longer make right. What then, Arthur? What then shall make right? Truth and justice, Merlin. Protected by Excalibur and the Knights of the Round Table, they shall come to Camelot, Merlin. To Camelot! And who will they be, Arthur, these Knights of the Round Table? They must value above all else truth and honor. They must have souls as pure as dawn, and hearts filled with courage. Knight of the Round Table, champion of justice and defender of truth. I, King Arthur, call you to this. And by the power of Excalibur, I name it as your destiny.
To be a knight. To uphold the code of honor and truth. To make real my father's dream. This is my destiny.
Rubbish!
Rubbish? Am I then to assume that you won't talk to my father for me?
This vision, you say, has been coming to you every night since we arrived. You believe what it shows you?
With all my soul. Camelot is real, Rolf. I know it is.
Well, boy, if you've truly a destiny to follow, then follow it. You've no time to waste in idle chat.
But how do I explain such a thing to my father? What is it I tell him?
The truth, boy. Tell him the truth.
I have seen Camelot, and I believe it to be my destiny, Father.
Your destiny? To dedicate yourself to what? To the phantoms of a boyish imagination? Never! I will not allow it.
Willem, please. He's only asking that
What
you...
more must I give, woman? I have already lost home and kingdom, and now you ask me to happily lose my child as well.
Our boy has long ago ceased to be a child, my love.
I am a man now, Father, and with all my heart, I wish to be as good and true a man as you have always been.
Goodness, truth. They have brought me to exile and ruin.
It doesn't have to always be so, Father. I want to go to Camelot, to King Arthur, to ensure that someday justice will triumph over violence. Will you not believe in my quest? Will you not give me your blessing?
I cannot believe in folly, and I will not give my blessing to madness. You are taking from me more than you know, Vaillant. You are taking my very heart.
Goodbye then, Mother. Wish me luck.
Always.
Well, I guess I'm off.
Vaillant, wait. Rolf has gone to pack you some provisions.
No need. I'll soon be feasting at King Arthur's table. I shall have found Camelot by sundown. And if not then, by tomorrow for sure.
Voice so strong and clear. Upon this beach I see a million grains of sand, and I believe we are destiny, bound to survive against all odds. Out where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a song. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun.
Aha! Gotcha! Oh! Whoa!
You're supposed to go after them with something other than your bare hands. Otherwise, they wouldn't have bothered to call it fishing. They'd have just called it grabbing.
Yes? And when you've not eaten in 3 days, they call it starving. A meal fit for a king. I have never tasted fish so delicious.
Have you really had nothing to eat in 3 days?
4, actually. If you count the day I left my home in the marsh.
I happily filled your grumbling belly when it was empty. Why do you repay me with lies? This is no hand hailing from a marsh. It's unlike any I've ever seen. It hasn't a single callus. It could be you're a thief. You'd best think again if you're a highwayman come to rob me of my worldly goods.
A highwayman come to rob you? Certainly not. I am a prince, and I am in search of Camelot. By any chance, might you know where I could find it?
I've never heard of the place.
This wilderness living has caused me to forget my manners. I've not yet properly introduced myself. I am Vaillant, son of Willem and Prince of Tulay. And you? Who may you be?
I'm Arn, and I... No! You could have been killed. You're a prince and you risked your life to spare mine?
Did you not save me with your bounty of fishes and apples?
Perhaps, but I'm nothing more than a stupid peasant.
I am thankful that you've more agility with a fishing net than you seem to have with your feet.
There's no trick to it, really. A strong throw and a fast pull. That's all it takes.
I much appreciate your taking the time to give me this lesson. You must think me a fool for not even knowing how to catch my own dinner.
Truth be told, Vaillant, I've never before met a man who didn't. Then again, I've never before met a prince. Oh, I've called you by your Christian name. That's not fitting, is it? Of course it's not. I should address you as what? Would it be your highness? Or your lordship? Or...
We've broken bread. We've slain a viper together. Why not just leave it at Vaillant? Now, let us get on with this business of fishing. The finding of Camelot may not be as simple a matter as I imagined. I shall need to know how to feed myself on what could prove to be quite a long journey.
If I were you, I should pray that my quest not prove to be a lengthy one.
It is my constant prayer. But should it take me all the days of my life to reach Camelot, I would gladly give every one of them and more.
To find a village called Camelot? What could be there that's worth your life?
I am not seeking a village. I am seeking the new order of the world. The triumph of justice and reason over ignorance and brutality. I am seeking my destiny. To be a knight of the Round Table.
I've known you but a few hours, yet I feel as if I'm going to miss you.
You have been a true friend. I'll not forget you. Not only have you taught me how to fish, but you have given me a net with which to do it.
You'd best take this, too. You may be able to fish now, but... well, I suspect you yet to be a man in need of all the help he can get. What is it? Quick, to the trees!
such a creature?
I've no idea what it's like where you're from, but this is a most fearsome place. It is a land full of menacing creatures and sinister beings.
Certainly none worse than our present enemy.
Far worse, I'm afraid. Ah!
Are you a true shot with your spear? And have you another fishing net?
In my pouch.
Give me the net, and ready your spear. Shot.
It was but only part of a daring and clever plan.
Look.
What? Oh, please let it not be another creature come to kill us.
No, not a creature. A strange glow. Golden as morning. Look at it, Arn. It's as bright as Camelot.
A new order. Truth and justice. Camelot!
It could be Camelot. I have no time to lose.
Wait! Listen to me. The swamps are most dreadful places, full of danger and menace. They're no place for a prince. Not even one as brave and as clever as you.
I thank you, Arn, for all you have shared with me. Someday, when I am a knight of the Round Table, I shall find you and I shall repay you.
Intruder! Get out!
Oh my God. What have I done?
A lesser man would have put the final blow to him.
Arn.
It seemed best to come after you. This is an area known to be filled with vile things. I thought you might be in need of help.
Look what I have done, Arn. I have all but beaten a man to death.
I found these close by the spot where you felled him. Secrets to his swift and silent travel.
He yearns for his home. That is an all but unbearable pain. We shall take him there. And these are what we shall use for his transport. Be certain the boards are securely fastened. The journey to his home is sure to be a difficult one.
Why is it so important to see him home? He's a filthy ogre. He tried to kill you.
He is a man like any other. And if he is fortunate enough to have a home, it is only right to allow him to inhabit it.
There is the beginnings of a good friendship between us. Can you not now tell me the truth?
What truth is it that you seek?
The truth of your beginnings. Of the place it is you call your home.
It was taken from me by a black-hearted king named Sinan. He stole my father's kingdom, and he drove my family across the seas. And he doomed us to a life of misery in a stinking marsh. And someday I shall return, and I shall have my revenge for what was done to my father, and for every tear my mother has been forced to shed.
my boy. And you shall die for it. You came to my swamp to hurt my boy. Why?
I came not seeking your son. I came seeking Camelot.
Camelot. Camelot!
It is my quest, my destiny, to serve King Arthur.
You dream of Camelot, do you, boy? Then I shall show it to you. Drink of this herb's potion and see Camelot. Look! Not leave my boy to die. You brought him safely home. In payment for your kindness, I will spare your life. But even so, I have had my revenge. I have shown you Camelot in ruins, a vision to break your heart, a sight to cause you to suffer, not for a fleeting moment, but for the rest of your days.
Hold of my tunic! Quickly! Grab hold, Arn! Grab hold! Grab hold, Arn! Grab hold!
So, do you still seek Camelot?
More earnestly than ever. It showed the dream destroyed. Think, Arn. For a thing to be destroyed, it must first exist. What the nightmare showed me was that Camelot is real. It exists. And once I have found it, I shall dedicate myself to preventing its destruction.
You believe you can work such a miracle alone?
I shall not be alone. I shall be with the Knights of the Round Table, and with the others who will come to Camelot. Men of honor and courage. Men who are not afraid to fight for what is right and true. They will be men who are loyal and kind. Men such as you, Arn.
I've nothing to offer. No skill, no fortune. My mother and father are dead. I've not even a home or a family. I'm nothing more than a wandering peasant. What have I to bring to a dream such as yours? A dream as fine as Camelot.
Arn, it is only in hearts as good and pure as yours that such dreams live. Join me, Arn. Come with me and find Camelot.
But what if we aren't able to find it? How will we even know where to begin looking for it?
We shall listen to our hearts, and somehow we shall know.
Voice so strong and clear. Upon this beach I see a million grains of sand, and I believe we are destiny, bound to survive against all odds. Out where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a sound. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun.
Be reasonable, Vaillant. We've no other choice. We have to backtrack.
No, that's out of the question. Every step we take brings us closer to Camelot. We've not a moment to waste, Arn. We must cross here.
And how is it you suggest we do that? Face it, we've no way to get across.
Of course we have.
Vaillant, listen. We've got company.
What kind of thing is that? Chasing down an old man as if he were an animal.
He's a peasant, and peasants aren't held in high regard by soldiers, or those who are their masters. Huh?
That's a fine way to treat a half-drowned man. Shoo, be off with you.
What next? Without a weapon, we'll be wolf's meat by morning.
Not if we follow your furry friends. They are sleek and well-fed. I'll wager there's a village just over that hill.
No, please. You're destroying my inn.
Today we've baited bears, sung ourselves hoarse, and we'll soon have eaten enough to have stuffed ourselves to bursting! Yet something's missing from our fine revelry. What could it be? Ah, that's it. We've not had the chance to warm ourselves in the glow of a maiden's smile. There she is, Roanne. the beautiful thief who has stolen my heart.
I didn't steal your heart. You were born without one. Uncle Will, are you all right? Have you no conscience, no shame? Frightening poor Uncle Will half to death, stealing his food.
You wound me, Rowan. There, old man. Let no one say that the new sheriff of Bridgeford does not pay his bills.
Robert, you may be sheriff now, but you remain what you have always been, a pig!
Think about what I'm offering you, girl. Fine clothes, jewels, gold. I've indulged your defiance of me long enough. I'm taking you home to Shadowhurst with me now, and there's no one to stop me.
I'm afraid you are mistaken, sir. Release the girl! Immediately! I am not going to tell you again. Release the girl and conduct yourself as a gentleman!
Gentlemen, Robert doesn't know the meaning of the word!
Wench, you paid dearly for that!
Your swordsmanship, like your conduct, my lord, is shoddy at best.
My condolences to your mother. She's about to lose a son! Take that, you shrew!
I am Prince Vaillant of Toulay, and whose honor, may I ask, have I just had the pleasure of defending?
Rowan of Bridgeford. I'm the blacksmith's daughter.
I am the brother of a baron. I'll teach you to raise a sword to me.
I am the son of a king, and I shall teach you how to conduct yourself as a gentleman. I shall leave you with your life. But I cannot leave you with your sword. You have dishonored it.
I'll not let you get away with this!
Prince Vaillant, may I introduce my father?
Cedric, the village blacksmith. I'm delighted to meet you, Your Highness.
And I to meet you. As you can see, I have need of your services. I wish I could offer you a fistful of silver for your work, but our money pouches
and our bellies
are empty.
Your heroic defense of my daughter's honor has earned you both the repair of your dagger and a spot at my dinner table. Come with me.
Pardon me, Your Highness.
Vaillant will do. And there's no need to thank me again. But I would warn you, a graceless man such as your friend Robert will not take kindly to being spurned. You and your family may be in great danger.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Please, my lord, forgive my daughter's sharp tongue. What she's trying to say is that Robert is the younger brother of Baron Duncan Draconarius. The Baron is my liege lord, and more than that, my friend.
He has the greatest respect for Father. In fact, the Baron says Father is the finest blacksmith he's ever had.
And as a result, he will always see to it that no harm comes to me or my family.
The village of Oakwood stood here last night.
And today, behold the scorched earth. Perhaps it will serve as a warning to others who would be tardy paying their taxes. As the new sheriff of Bridgeford, I would think you would want a more imposing look, Robert.
It's not fair, Duncan. Some fool calling himself a prince humiliated me in front of the entire village.
You ride off to claim yourself a wife and return disgraced. What am I to do with you, little brother? You asked for power, I made you sheriff. And this is the best you can do with that gift?
Duncan, I'll make it up to you. I swear.
Be done with your endless yammering. Go back to Bridgeford and deal with this prince. Grow up, Robert. Solve your own problems.
What I want, I take. I am the sheriff. I own these people.
I have always heard that beautiful women should be worshipped and adored, not given to hard labor.
I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Being banished to a pedestal would be much too confining for my tastes. The craftsmen of Tulay do fine work.
Tulay is a long way off. What is it that's brought you so far from home, Vaillant?
His quest for Camelot. Vaillant and I are going to find King Arthur and be part of a new order.
Camelot?
Strange. I don't think I've ever heard of such a place.
Oh, it's much more than a place. I've seen it in a vision. It's an ideal. The new order is purity and truth. It is the triumph of order and justice over ignorance and violence. It is my destiny to search out Camelot, to someday become a knight of the Round Table.
A knight who would fight for fairness and truth. Sorry. Thinking out loud.
Rowan, dinner is almost ready. Go ahead and set the table in the shop. We'll eat in there. It will be nice and warm.
Mother, these are your finest dishes.
Tonight, we must set a table fit for a prince.
Do you think Vaillant's telling the truth? That he really is a prince?
Rowan, I thought that you prided yourself on being able to read the unspoken stories people tell.
Wait.
The evening air of Bridgeford. There's nothing like it. A penny for your thoughts, daughter.
It's strange, but when Vaillant spoke of his quest and of Camelot, I felt my heart stir. I can't explain it, Father, but there's something about the idea of Camelot that makes me yearn to see it.
My dear, you, unlike Vaillant, have no need to quest for a better life. Your future is secure. You have the Baron as your benefactor and protector.
Should we attack now? No. Let the prince enjoy his dinner. It will be the last one he ever eats.
I know it must sound silly, Mother, but I can't stop thinking about it. Camelot, and being a knight. It just sounds so wonderful.
That should ensure that the prince and his friend don't wake till morning. Yes, a perfectly lovely mess. Your host will be shocked, Vaillant, to see his kindness repaid with such treachery. Ready? Haul away! All because a simple blacksmith took too long in repairing a prince's dagger. As sheriff, I must warn you. Destroying a blacksmith's forge is a hanging offense in this shire. Idiots! This shop provides all of my brother's weaponry. You were supposed to vandalize it, not burn it to the ground! before someone sees us.
Mother! Father! The shop!
Cedric, you and Rohan see to the fire. I'll tend to the boys.
What a fool Robert is, thinking he could lock me in a closet fitted with latches I made myself.
Nice shooting. For a woman.
Show me the man who could do better.
There isn't one. I'd wager King Arthur himself couldn't have done better.
Arn, you are a man of exceptional insight. Do allow me to pamper you with a tumbler of fresh milk and a plate of sweet cakes, while Vaillant's busy cleaning up.
While I clean up?
It's only fair. After all, if it wasn't for you, Robert wouldn't have put a torch to my father's shop in the first place.
You, milady, are definitely someone who could wear on my nerves.
I knew if somebody else told you, they'd make it sound as if I were a fool. So I think it's best I do it myself, Duncan. Your blacksmith's forge was damaged in the fire. It couldn't be helped. I had to do something. My honor was at stake. You see, this way, he'll be accused of arson. And I, as sheriff, will have no choice but to hang him. And that will be the end of Prince Vaillant and his quest for Camelot, which is...
Camelot? What has this boy to do with Camelot?
I don't know. The word around the village is that...
Is what?
Something about a quest.
I won't have it. Arthur and his idiotic ideas about justice and freedom are not going to pollute my shire.
Duncan, what is Camelot? Why have I never heard of it before?
Because I've seen to it that no one in this shire has. These ridiculous ideas are of no use to my people.
Up, lads. Dress quickly. I've just gotten word that the Baron is on his way. He's not happy, and he's looking for you.
Somebody's stolen our clothes.
You can wear these. My industrious wife took your clothes to clean them. Please, my lord, for the moment, it's wise that you head for the forest. It's best you not be here when the Baron arrives.
Begging your pardon, Cedric, but I have always been taught not to run from tyrants.
Rest assured, Vaillant, the Baron's no tyrant. He's just a man of quick temper. But he respects me. I know that he and I can clear up whatever this misunderstanding may be.
The young rats must have fled in quite a hurry. They left their clothes behind.
Bring me the blacksmith.
Here he is, my lord.
Take your hands off my father.
Harboring fugitives, are you, Cedric?
They are innocent boys, my lord. I'm sure that between us we can clear up...
Shut up and tell me where they are.
That is hardly the way one addresses a friend.
A friend? Don't be ridiculous. You are my property. That reminds me. Robert? Here, take her. She's yours. Stop!
I'm building it for you. For us. You'll learn to love me. And failing that, you could always do as my mother did. Just pretend. So, have you come to rescue the fair maiden?
No, I see no need. She seems to have things well in hand. Wouldn't you say?
Looks that way to me.
Well, gentlemen, I think we should be on our...
Hazani, the rope.
As you wish, sire.
No!
Don't worry, my girl. I want no hint of Camelot and the new order in my realm, but I am not an unreasonable man. Before I hunt them down and kill them, I shall grant your two young friends a head start. The length of a kiss between my brother and his bride-to-be. Azani, give the dogs the scent.
I would sooner be put to the sword than hunted like an animal.
Mistress!
Good luck to you, Arn. And to you, Vaillant.
You Enough! You've said your piece, Vaillant.
You're right, Robert. Now it's time for you to get yours.
Please, a moment of privacy to say goodbye to my daughter before she leaves me to become a wife.
Thank goodness I hadn't yet cleaned these tunics. Cedric, how can we let her do this? She'll be going off in search of a place that may not even exist.
No choice, Elizabeth. Once it's discovered she helped Vaillant and Arn escape, the Baron will put a price on her head. The man is a monster. This is the only way we can protect her from him. Your mother and I love you very much. You'll never be out of our thoughts or our hearts.
Send us word when you reach Camelot.
I will.
I packed a few things you'll need. Your father's bow. He wants you to have it.
Oh, Mother.
The heart never has time to say everything it wants, does it? Now you must hurry and go before they come looking for you.
Vaillant! It worked! They're following the scent of our old tunics.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
No, She carries a pack. As if she were going on a journey.
She is.
Oh. Good.
Look at this. My mother's thought of everything we could possibly need. Water, food.
Bless her for sending these. I'm peasant enough. I don't need to go ruining my chances with King Arthur by meeting him for the first time in nothing but my underclothes.
Arn, I cannot understand why it is you spend so much time worrying about being a peasant.
You'd understand if you were one. It's a worrisome thing to be.
This blanket belonged to my grandmother. To warm and comfort your bodies, as the friendship among you will warm and comfort your souls.
That's nice. Having something from your grandmother. Having a family.
This one says, for the prince.
My dagger. When did your father have time to fix it?
He didn't. See? It's not yours. It's my father's. One of his most prized possessions.
I must consider it a loan. To be returned after we found Camelot.
And I've become the first female knight of the Round Table.
What? That's ridiculous. There are no female knights at the Round Table.
You know that for a fact. You've been to Camelot and heard it from King Arthur's own mouth.
Well, no. But you see...
Then we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Not only is she beautiful, she is spirited and intelligent as well.
Arn, I suspect we have a lot to learn before we discover how best to deal with such a woman.